exchanged
$100
dollars with how many? For how much? Sorry.
450
For how? 450.
جنيه. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember this time or no?
Yes, of course, I remember. But at this time, I didn't used to deal with dollars, so I wasn't,
Yeah.
I wasn't that attached to, or I wasn't that close to the difference or the values between dollar and Egyptian pound. But I used to know that dollar was, $1 about equals maybe 5 Egyptian pounds or something like this.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
this time.
4.5, maybe 4.6.
Yeah. At this time, salaries and rates here in Egypt was, not much. For example, someone may work the whole day for maybe 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, something like this a day. And he can pay whatever his family needs, maybe for 10 pounds or something. You get it? And they eat meat and they eat chicken, they eat everything. Yeah.
So I remember I rent an apartment in it's a beautiful apartment, luxury apartment in Maamura. Every month we pay 200 thousand jine,
Yeah.
1,000 jine. And I remember I always went to Fatah Allah Jumle Market. You don't know it?
Yes, I know it.
Yeah. Fatah Allah, buy stuff, buy everything.
Yeah, that was, those ages
Fatah
ago.
Allah Jumle Market was in El Muntaza, if you know.
Yeah.
Because where the gates of Muntaza, front, behind it.
Yeah. Actually, it has many branches. And they have a branch there in Muntaza. Yeah. Alexandria used to be different than now, Majid,
So I remember معمورة, منتزه, المنظرة, العصفرة. Yes, Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I remember all.
that was about
سموحة, سيدي جابر.
that was about 10 years ago or more, Majid.
20 years ago.
20 years ago. Yeah.
المعمورة, سيدي جابر, المنشية, الرمل.
محطة الرمل, yes. Yeah. Things are so different now. If you come to Alexandria now, you would see that everything is completely different.
Yeah.
And it's crowded, more like way crowded than before. And, especially in the season. And now is the season. If you go to Alexandria and these days, you will find it very crowded, and it will be difficult for you to enjoy the weather there and the vibes
What
there.
happened in San Stefani cabin, is still or moved?
No, I don't know actually.
Why San Stefano Bridge here in this place?
Yeah.
You have many cabin place for swimming beach.
Yeah, for beaches, swimming beaches. Yeah. I think they have the same. In Alexandria, almost every 500 meters, you can find a beach. But all of them are crowded, are dirty, and people are so local, I went with my family last year, but they didn't enjoy it at all. It was a disaster. Yeah.
I remember I swim in Maamura Beach in March.
Uh-huh.
The water, it was so cold.
In March? Yeah. At this time, yes. They used to say that the weather in Egypt at this time, we used to study in schools, in the social studies subject, that the weather in Egypt is moderate in winter moderate and warm in winter. But not anymore. Now things are so different, are much different. Yeah. So the weather now, I remember, like when I was a student in school, Majid, I used to watch the forecast, and they used to say that the temperature in the morning, in the summer, when it's very hot in Aswan and Luxor, about 40 degrees, 40 Celsius degrees. So it may be about, I don't know, maybe 60 Fahrenheit degrees, something like this, maybe, or 70 Fahrenheit degrees. And the weather in Cairo, like where I lived, was maybe the temperature was about maybe 16, 17, 20, something like this. But now, here, at this time, in Cairo, the temperature might reach or might exceed 40 and 45 sometimes. So let alone the temperature in Aswan and Luxor. So it's going to be much higher than this, So things changed, and the weather changed since then a lot. Yeah.
Now, what happened in where I live in Latakia? Last year, there is no rain, and all lake around Latakia is dry. Usually, my farm, government send water to my farm or all farm around, in from this big lake.
Yeah.
But this year is no water, and all and because there's no water, we use what mean of البئر. What mean
Yeah,
of
we use wells.
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 So and we use wells to get a water to give water to tree, but and all wells get dry too.
Really?
Yeah,
So why? Why is that?
because no water, no rain last year.
Yeah, but like this year, how about this year?
Yes, this year's no rain. That's
Yeah.
why all dry, all place in Latakia is dry. And what happens 2 weeks ago? Maybe 40% of Latakia forest born.
Got burned?
Bare.
Yeah, they burned it. They burned it. Yeah, yeah.
We have, because Latakia have about a lot of forest around it. So all this
All this forest.
burn.
Yeah, I think that's why measured. No. You said last year. No. But also, it has an effect. When you burn the forest, the rain will reduce.
No, yes, burn the forest last 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So this thing will have some more effect on rain and these things. Yeah, because when you have forest and greens, that make the rain like more than usual. Yeah, I understand. And also the weather is gonna get hotter.
One time, when Jamal Abdel Nasser get united with Syria, maybe 60, 70 years ago, he came to visit Latakia, and when he see Latakia, he go to mountain and see forest and see, and he said, this is paradise, Jannah.
Yeah. I like that makes sense. But nowadays things are much worse. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I'm so sorry for that, but like
Yeah.
we don't know what's gonna happen. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And talking about friends, your friends measured, like old friends. Talking now about old friends, like your friends maybe like 30 or 35 years ago when you used to be
I
a
miss
little
him.
kid.
I miss him.
You miss them. Yeah. You still in touch with some of them?
Yeah, sure.
I'm talking about your
Oh,
childhood friends.
yeah, I always send, every day send to him like a joke, videos by phone, by WhatsApp, by Instagram, Facebook,
One
and same to
friend?
me. Yeah.
You're talking about one friend, only one friend now?
No, many,
Many
two, three,
friends.
yeah,
Yeah.
many.
And when was the last time you got in touch with them, or maybe you met
Yeah,
with them?
maybe I call him yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. But last time I saw him 5 months ago when I get married. When I go back to Syria, Latakia, and get married.
Yeah. You saw them there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Because today we're going to be talking about getting together with your old friends and stuff, and how you talk about friends in general, the friends that you no longer talk to them, maybe because of some changes, some circumstances and stuff like this. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a story today for someone, a lady, talking about a month when she met many old friends, and she was talking about them. Okay? So let's
Yeah.
listen to this story together and try to find the common things between you and this person, this lady in the story.
Yes, I remember. Last year I went to Dubai, and I met old friends, maybe from our school. Maybe I don't see him since 20 years ago.
Yes, I haven't.
So, and yes, maybe more than 20, 15 to 20 years ago. Don't see him since 15 to 20 years ago. But when I see him, just yesterday, I saw him yesterday.
It felt like yesterday.
Yeah, because I know him very well, but long time.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny that sometimes you don't see friends, you turn apart with your friends and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I now I have like WhatsApp group. Name of this group is our school name. Our school name is Muhammad Shukri Hakim.
Yeah.
So we name it also. All the name of this group is Muhammad Shukri Hakim,
Yeah.
and all people in this group is our friends. Maybe I don't see him more than 10 to 15 to 20 years ago, but we're still in touch. We still speak like I saw him yesterday.
Yeah, we speak
Joke
like
with
we just
him,
met
yeah,
yesterday. Yeah.
yeah. Joke with him,
Yeah. That's really nice. I met many different kinds of friends and colleagues like on all my life stages. But like I stay in touch with some of them, but some of them we don't talk anymore because we turned apart. Maybe they're busy with their work or their lives, and the same for me. Yeah.
Look, real friends, the friends who know him from school, but friends you know him from, for example, from work or university, don't stay.
Yeah, they don't stay.
All the friends who know him from school, all these people stay friends forever.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah. If you think about it, you will see that actually not from school, it's from your childhood.
Yeah,
Maybe from your neighborhood, maybe it's not necessary to be from school, but you always say that because in school you're a kid and you make friends when you're a kid, and these kind of friends are different than any other friends. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's now listen and see what she's gonna say about old friends and seeing old friends. Let's do this.
This has been a month for seeing old friends. I got an email a couple of weeks ago from an old friend from college. She and her family are visiting LA for a week. They plan to see family and visit old friends. Since she moved away, I hadn't seen her in ages. I'm looking forward to meeting her new kids and seeing her again. Another old friend called this week. She and I were buddies when we were young. She plans to swing by LA on her way to San Francisco. We've made plans to have lunch. She works in Washington, D.C., and is normally very busy. I'm glad she could make time for us to get together. When we say goodbye to our friends, we always hope to keep in touch. But what with this and that, it's sometimes hard to do. With friends that I've fallen out of touch with, it's sometimes hard to meet again and pick up where we left off. We've both moved on to a different phase in our lives. Some of my old friends have become very successful and are living lives in the fast lane. Other friends are having a more difficult time and are just making ends meet. But no matter how they're doing, it's always nice to touch base again. I'm really looking forward to seeing these old pals and catching up after all this time. We just won't mention how much we've aged.
Do you need to listen one more time, Majid?
We can listen. It's easy to understand it. Just we can start
Listening apart by part.
part by part. Yeah.
Yeah. Because there are some expressions in here we want to learn and
Yeah.
try to use them, because each kind of friends, of course, you would mention some of them while we talk.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do.
In D.C. on a way to call this. Looking forward to meeting her friends. For a this has been a month for seeing old friends.
Okay.
This is
Not this is like, not this is. It's this has. But
it has.
yes, but when it comes to this is and this has, if you say them this way fast, the fast way, they're going to be the
Yeah.
same pronunciation. But you know it
Oh,
from the
okay.
context. So she said here been. So you can't say this is been. No, it's
Okay,
not this
this
has been. Yeah, this has been a month of what? Okay.
Can I repeat?
Yes.
For seeing
Of seeing
this has been a month for seeing old friends.
of months of seeing old friends.
Yes, old friends. You know, sometimes a lot of actions, a lot of events happen, followed by each other at one time or at the same time. So you can say, this has been a month of something. For example,
Yeah.
this has been a month of weddings. Like if you say
Yeah.
that a lot of friends and relatives got married
Yeah.
and they made wedding parties at this month, so you can say this has been a month of making wedding parties or of getting married. Yeah, you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like talking about this month. So what can you call this month? This has been a month of what?
Working.
Yeah. So this
You're working.
I knew that you would say that. I knew that you would say that. Yeah, this has been a month of a lot of work or of working. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So this work is hard, because you should go to foundation of big sign, and some foundation has a lot of trees and grab, and you should clean it,
Yeah.
because you should test all anchor and balls to put it in inspection. So
Yes.
sometimes, you know, first day when I went there, many bugs and spider bite me, and
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
here a spider bite, you know, and you know spider bites. It's, you know, for example, bugs stay one day, but you know spider bugs bite takes about 15 days to months to
To get
get
recovered.
well.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah,
spider's bite
yeah.
might take 15 days?
More than, you know, and still, you know, still bother me.
Really? Like, what, if you describe the pain, how would it be?
You know, it's, you know, like
Like, you need to scratch your skin like
scratch all
this.
time.
Yeah, you
So,
scratch your skin all the time. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's itchy. You need, like, you feel itchy.
That's why I put, you know, I wear
Gloves?
I don't wear t-shirt. I wear shirt and gloves, and you know I wear like big shoes, you know, to protect my legs.
Yeah, to get protected.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of
And
course,
one time I touched like kind of plan. My colleague said to me, this plan, you know, if you touch it, make a allergy.
yeah. So what
So
happened?
that's why I clean my hands very well after.
You cleaned your hand so well or very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really difficult job. Yeah, yeah. But thank God it's just only for, you know, for a month and a half or maybe for 2 months. Yeah.
I work like a farmer, you know, farmer who go to farm and clean. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really difficult. But thank God you
Yeah.
finished. Yeah. Okay. So this has been a month of working and bitting. Or getting
Yeah.
bitten. Yeah. So you can say this has been a month of getting
Getting bitten.
bitten. Yeah. That's how you say it. So if you want to describe it, you can say this. Yeah. About spiders. And how big is a spider?
Small and big, and I mean, I don't know. I don't see it. Just bite me.
Yeah. So it bites you without seeing it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I go home. First thing I go to a bathroom to, you know, get a shower.
Yeah. To take a shower and clean yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. That must have been so difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I got an email a couple of weeks ago.
I got an email last 2 weeks ago.
Okay. So she said, I've got
I've got
an email a couple of weeks
couple of weeks.
ago. That's how she said it. A couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of weeks here means maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like this. Okay? So it's not necessary to be just 2 weeks. Maybe like a few weeks. Understand? So I've got an email a couple of weeks ago. Then what happened? Or about what exactly?
From an old friend from college.
From old friend from college.
Yes. From an old friend from college. Yeah. You know, I used to have a friend. I think in primary school. Okay. And he left school. He moved to another school when we were in primary 6 or something like this. So I got surprised one day that he sent me and like not an email, it was a mail. You know, it was a post mail. So I found that the postman came to our house and knocked on the door, gave us the, you know,
Yeah.
the mail. So when I read the mail, it was,
good.
you know, it was a mail from him
Yeah.
saying that he's coming to the school again and he lives in another city and stuff. I got surprised. That was the first time for me that someone sends me a mail like this. Yeah. At this time,
So sometimes happening to me, it's like not like a mail. You know, I saw him in Facebook. You know, I have friends from, you know, when I was in kindergarten or primary school, you know, maybe 30 or 30 years ago, more than 30 years ago. But I remember him, you know, and I sent to him like a
friend request.
friend request, and I accepted and, you know, speak with him.
Yeah, and we get in touch.
Yeah.
And we get in touch. That's it.
And what happened with your friends?
Actually, after a few years later, he came back again to the school, and we became friends again for a couple of years, for a few years, and after this, like, you know, we finished school, and he moved to another school as well. We joined different colleges, so yeah. We turned apart again.
So I remember, for me, I have a neighbor in not in city, in mountain. When I go, and you know, in summer we go, we have apartment in mountain.
Yes.
Named Kasab. So in this mountain, this building, we have a neighbor. This neighbor, you know, I know him when I was, you know, when I was a kid, maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And this, you know, two brother, and this brother, his our neighbor, you know, I don't see him maybe 25 to 30 years ago. When I went to Dubai, I called him, you know, I use Facebook and be touch with him by Facebook, and I tell him I am in Dubai. Can see you? He said yes, of course.
Yeah.
More than, you know, I don't see him more than, you know, 25 to 30 years.
Yes. I haven't seen him for almost 30 years.
30 years. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah, and you texted him, and you got in touch. Yeah. That's really nice. Okay, let's continue.
She and her family are visiting LA for a week.
She and her family visiting LA for a week.
Yeah, she and her family are visiting LA for a week. Yeah.
Or
You know, a couple of days ago, I met an American friend. She's not originally American. She's Mexican, but she's been living here. She's been living in U.S. I think she said I live in California. Yeah, she lives in California.
Los Angeles.
I don't know where exactly. She didn't mention the city, but she said that she lives in California, and she talked about life in California and how different it is than living in San Francisco or Los Angeles, LA. Yes. So I think she doesn't live in LA, but I don't know exactly where she lives. But she lives in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lulu have a cousin. She lives. Okay, you can say.
Yeah. Continue. I wasn't saying something
Go
like.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say that this Mexican friend reminded me of a character I used to watch in series called Miguel. Miguel
Miguel.
is American, but he's originally from Mexico as well. So,
Okay.
you know, we were talking about how Americans have some kind of introvert behaviors. You know what it means? So maybe
Not me.
they can be good in communicating face to face, but when it comes to texting, they're not that good at it.
Okay.
So you think that that's true? Like Americans are like that; they are not good at
You know,
texting.
Most American look nice and kindful, but you know, sometimes make a problem, you know.
What kind of problems?
You know, for me, I don't face any problem. But my brother told me,
Yeah.
you know, white American, you know, not all American. He said white American.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, you said, yeah, okay, you look like kind, nice, but you know, when you get out, you know, make a problem.
Yeah. So they talk about you. You mean?
What?
They talk about you. They backbite you. They talk behind your back.
Yes.
Gossip
Yeah.
about you.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Make a problem, yes. Make not talk about you. Sometimes he said عندهم لهم.
Yeah. Yeah. They might put you in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. So is it an American habit?
What do you mean?
Like a habit for them to have this kind of bad thoughts?
No, but he said in general. He said in general.
Yeah. I understand. But for you, since you live in Baltimore, and most Americans in Baltimore are African Americans, so you don't deal with any white Americans?
Sometimes I deal with white American. It's good. I don't see anything.
Yeah.
For example, Wayne, my colleague, is a good guy. You know.
Yeah. You never told me about Wayne before.
Yes, my new colleague who I work with him in inspection.
Yeah,
Canadian guy.
You mean the old guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the problem with this guy is that he's nervous.
Nervous, but he's good. You know,
He's good
because
and
he
kind.
learned me.
Yeah.
He want to learn me. That's why he's always angry.
He wanted to teach me.
Teach me.
Yeah. But like since that he's Canadian, I don't think that like I think Canadians are different, right?
Same. You know, he always wear clothes like cowboy. You know, he wear like a big hat like this.
Yeah.
And you know, and shoes like and have shoes like a cowboy, and we wear jeans.
I like this kind of style. You know, I like it. I like it so much. Yeah, especially on women. Yeah, that's the truth. It's amazing, you know.
Yeah.
When I see a woman wearing that hat and white pants and these, you know, tight shirts, that's amazing. That I like it so much. Yeah. And I think the cowboy style, you know, has maybe you can find similar style to it in Spain and Italy and stuff like this. Yeah, I like this too. You know, that's why I like Spanish people. Yeah, I like Spanish, and I like Americans as well. But like, you know, recently I deal with many nationalities. You know, so a couple of weeks ago I met some Americans, but they are here in Egypt to study Arabic, so they speak Arabic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I think that maybe they show different things than the things they hide. You know, they don't show what they have inside them. They show the opposite or something different than what they have inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I saw. But for example, the Mexican friend, she's American. She lived or she almost lived her whole life in America, but she looks kind. You get what I mean? Yeah. So I think they're different.
Yeah, I wanna tell you this story.
Yeah.
This old story. It's about 5 or 6 years ago.
What happened?
So one time I pick up a white American in Baltimore from place to place. I don't remember, midnight. That's what is, I remember that it was in midnight.
Yes, it was midnight. Yeah.
And he starts to speak with me, and he asked me, "Where are you from?" And I tell him I'm from Syria. And said, "Really? You are from Syria? My problem is Syria." I said, "Oh, wow. Why?" Tell him why. He said to me, he work with government, and he works with government, and his work to choose people, people from Syria, like a refugee.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
his task was to pick
and
refugees.
he want, he should, he met people from Syria, Syrian refugee, and he want to give him like accept to come to Baltimore, stay in Baltimore, because many in maybe from when war started in Syria, many Syrian refugee came to Maryland.
Yeah. So his job was to pick them and
Yes, not pick them, choose him.
to
You know,
choose them and
choose him and look at background. Look at check.
yeah. So he was, like you can say that he was embassy employee or
not NPC, government. I don't remember, but he work in government.
yeah,
Who bring a Syrian refugee to Baltimore.
yeah,
And he tell me it's my problem. I tell him, why is your problem?
yeah.
Because he tell me all my friends and family member hate me. Said why? Because I bring Syrian. Said why? Because most people in USA think Syrian are tourists.
Yeah, Arab,
Arab.
all Arab. Yeah,
That's why. Because war in Syria and have many problem, and
yeah.
and his family and his hate him because he
He
was
brings them to US to Baltimore. Yes.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I get it. Yeah, it makes
yeah,
sense. It makes
yeah,
sense. That's why it was a job that everyone hate him for it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
And
then
he was a drink, so he can speak.
he was drunk.
Uh, drunk, and he can speak
Yeah, and he could speak freely.
really.
Yeah. It looks like you meet many drunk people, Majid.
Yeah. One time I pick up a couples, but about 20 years, man and woman, boy and girl. That what it was in midnight. So these couples drunk, drunk for no, don't see anything, don't drunk for like crazy,
Yeah, they
and
were crazy drunk.
crazy drunk, and when I remember the woman when he tried to walk, she feel feel
She doesn't
وقعت
walk
يعني
properly. Yeah, she fall down.
fall out.
Yes, she fell
I
down.
pick him.
Yeah.
uh, I pick him, and this guy, he put when you use Uber, he put address in
On
application,
the location. Yes, yes.
uh, and give me wrong address. You know,
Yeah.
so I drove. I remember this night I drove maybe hour,
For an hour.
and we for an hour, for 4 hour. When I drove off, when I go to place to address, I send is empty place, no cars, no houses, nothing. I tell him is that's
Is that the right address?
address, and he said he don't know anything,
Really?
and he don't know where he going, and he don't know anything because lost,
Yeah.
So I asked him to give me his ID because in ID he can find his address.
Yeah.
So he gave me his ID, and I put the address in ID.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after all that, could
Yeah.
you drive them home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he see home, he feel happy because he find his home, and
Yeah. So how are Americans when they're drunk?
crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. Many problem.
Yeah, they make many troubles and problems. Yeah.
Many trouble. Make a problem, accident. If you go in a bar place, we find many people hate each other.
They fight?
Fight, yeah.
Wow.
Many people, throw out.
So if you make trouble inside the bar, they throw you out. They kick you
Yeah.
out.
No, throw out because drunk.
Yeah, throw out means like to vomit.
Safra.
Yeah, to vomit. Yeah. I
Yeah.
understand. Yeah.
Many problem. Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are many.
Most American work all days, or all day in week. Just when weekend came, just want to go to bar and spend all money in bar.
Yeah.
Don't think in the future. Don't think just work and go bar. Work and go casino.
Yeah. If that's how they think, Majid, so why?
To me, Germany is same. You know, he makes things just take all your income, you spend it in months. Don't keep money.
Yeah, you spend all what you get.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you don't save anything.
yeah,
Yeah, they spend all their income without saving anything. Yeah. They spend all their income without saving, a penny or maybe a cent for America.
many people here in America have bank. What's name? Bank.
Loan?
Last bank of leprosy. What?
You mean they're bankrupt? They broke?
Yes, بيعلنوا افلاسهم because here in USA credit give you too much money.
Yeah.
So for example, if you work here, the banks give you credit. So for example, 3 months, 10,000, 20,000. Some people don't control this money, spend a lot of money, and
Yeah.
after that, look, going to trouble
Yes.
because yeah,
They have many
don't
debts. They have many debts
yeah,
due.
yeah,
Yeah. So they drown in debts.
yeah.
They drown
So
in
many
debts.
people here in USA have a problem with credit
Yeah. They can't control saving or they can't control spending.
spending. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
So here, for example, for me, I have maybe every month credit give me money, too much money. For example, 20 or 30,000. But my income is small. Not I don't make too much money.
Yeah.
Every month I should everything I spend it. I should pay it.
Of course.
If you don't control this, I will going to many trouble.
Of course. So that goes for everyone who
Yeah.
lives in US, not just locals. Yeah.
And if you get a trouble with credit, after that we will take credit from you, and you don't have credit.
Yeah.
And and this time you should pay it. You should use cash.
Yeah. When credit limit is spent and you don't have any more credit limit, so in that case you need to pay in cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for some people get money from credit, and this credit, and you don't pay, and after that, this credit, pay bank take money from your
From your salary.
fawaid.
Yes.
What's mean of fawaid?
Yeah,
Interest.
from the interest.
Interest.
Yeah.
Interest.
Yes.
Take money from interest, and interest about 18%.
Yeah.
If you don't pay every month, the interest about 18%.
18. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they don't take money from interest. So in that case, they take money with interest. يعني بياخدوا فوائد.
Yeah.
They take money.
If for example, I have every month I have a credit. For example, 10,000. I want to tell you my credit is 10,000.
Yes.
And I spend, for example, 2,000.
Okay.
I should in this month I should pay this 2,000. If
Yeah.
I don't pay it, next month this 2,000 you should pay every month 18%.
Yeah.
Interest.
Yes.
And by time this money go big and big and big and go, and after that you take your credit from you.
Yes. This money increases.
Increases.
Yeah. This money or this interest increases. Yeah. And by time you have no more credit. Yeah. Okay, so what if, for example, you spent money and you couldn't pay it? Might you go to jail for it?
Not jail. Take your credit, and don't give you credit for 5 years.
For 5 years.
Yeah, and this is a big problem because everything in USA is credit.
Yes. So you're not gonna be able to buy things
Not like Syria
easily.
or Egypt or Lebanon. You pay. You use cash. You don't care if you have a credit or no.
Yeah.
In Syria we don't have credit right now, and Lebanon, but in Egypt I know we have credit.
Yeah, both. You can have both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe last month something happened. Something wrong happened with the internet and network, and we weren't able to pay in credit. So a lot of people didn't have cash in their pocket, and because of the system was broken, so they weren't able to pay in credit as well. So it was very difficult. So imagine that you're staying at a cafe or a restaurant, you don't have cash in your pocket, and you can't use your credit.
Yeah.
So that was a real problem at this time.
So problem in Syria is bigger than in Egypt.
Yes.
We don't have credit, but when you pay cash, for example, if you go to restaurant, the invoice was, for example, 1 million or 1 million and a half.
Yeah.
You should pay cash. You should pay like this amount.
Yeah, this is a big amount of money. Yes.
Big amount of money, but value is bad. But
Yes.
but it's huge. You should bring a lot of money and put it.
Yeah, I know. This is really bad. And is there a difference between the the Syrian lira and the Lebanese
Yeah.
lira?
Same problem.
Yeah, so the same value, almost
No,
the same
but this
value.
Lebanese value is Syrian lira value more than Lebanese. Lebanese is lower.
Really?
Yeah.
So how can a country like Lebanon, like with this so low lira value, and
Yeah.
that's successful? How?
Not successful. Successful in Lebanon. Do you know who make us successful in Lebanon?
Yeah,
Lebanese people who live out Lebanon.
yeah. How?
Because we have Lebanese people live out Lebanon more than Lebanese who live in Lebanon.
Yeah,
You understand me? And these people work outside, work in USA, in Brazil, in Europe, in Africa, and have a lot of money.
yeah,
And these people give money, every summer visit Lebanon and bring money with him and buy houses. That's why houses in Lebanon value is high. That's why
yeah. I
these people
understand.
make money.
You make
Yeah.
money in dollar, so they come to Lebanon
Yeah.
and spend it in Lebanon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why when they come, they live a good life.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
That happened in Syria. That's what happened in Syria too. Because after war in Syria, more than 6 or 7 million Syrian go out Syria,
Yeah,
and every month send money to our family,
to their family. Yes.
their families. That's why people in Syria we don't have work in Syria. The economy is down, and don't have work. Everything is bad.
Yeah.
But this money who move the economy,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
money comes from outside.
outside. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Yeah, and thank God for that, because if you don't have that, it will be
Yeah.
even worse. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so all in all, Majid, it was nice to talk to you today,
Thank you.
and
Me too.
we will continue talking next time,
Sure.
inshallah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Majid, and see you.
Thank you.
Maybe tomorrow is Wednesday. Maybe on Thursday if you have time.
Inshallah.
Okay. Thank you, Majid. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.